Hey everyone, my name is Jason and I'm one of the designers at Scientifically Proven. And I wanted to go through Blood of the Werewolf real quick in docs to show you the Smashers section and kind of explain some of the best ways to get through each part of it. I know that a lot of people have been having trouble with various parts of this, and I wanted to try and show you that it's really all an illusion that it's a difficult section. It's all about the proper timing and making sure that you don't freak yourself out in each section. So here we go. In the first section, we have the starting smashers. You have the map on the wall, or the diagram on the wall that shows you exactly what happens. Green, yellow, and then on red, they close together. So it's just a matter of finding the right timing and jumping up. I like to use a little bit of lateral movement, left or right, to help me gauge the extra time I'm going to need if I somehow do it at the wrong time. But it's not too difficult of a section overall. The second section is even less difficult. Here you have a lot amount of time to just fall or jump down in between these two. Now what makes it difficult most times is that there's actually a there's actually a sigil right here, and a lot of people want to go for that, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to get there. Maybe in another video I'll try and show you some of the tricks in getting things like that. As for this one, it's easiest if you just go as soon as these things are in the middle. When they're smashed together, you can just jump or move off, and you'll fall right through. It's not a big deal. In this third section, I call this the ladder, or the stairs rather, not the ladder, the stairs. And for this one, you can either wait until they go all the way first, which is a little bit easier because you have the extra little bit of time when they retract after smashing, or what I like to do and what people will do for a speed run is start the stairs as soon as you get to that section, because they'll wait just long enough for you to get going. Now the big trick here is to jump as quickly as possible. You jump up just enough to get onto the next section and continue all the way up the stairs. It's a little bit tricky, but not too bad once you have a little bit of practice. Again, with that one, it's really a lot more about illusion than actual difficulty, although up until this point, it is the most difficult part. This whole section, not very difficult at all. You can just wait until the smashers come down, and then when they go back up, go underneath them. For these 6, you can just push against the smasher in front of you and wait till it comes up, and you'll avoid getting killed at all. Coming into this vertical shaft, we have 3 different sections, all are differently timed. Now, it's the same as the very first section, the only difference is that each one is successively faster. So what I suggest to you, if you want to learn how to get through this, is just watch the timing. Remember that the smashers close on red, and jump appropriately. Once you get into a rhythm, it's not very difficult at all. And again, I like to use a little bit of lateral movement to help me, negotiate those jumps if I mistime it a little bit. For the second section, again, I recommend watching the first 1 or 2 to get the timing down if you're having trouble. Don't necessarily rush through it on your first or second pass through. It's a little bit faster, not a whole lot faster, but if you mess up, it's, you don't go very far back. That's helpful, and it's all just the same jumping pattern. Into the third one, the fastest vertical section here. It's the fastest section. So just watch the timing once again, and be quick on the jumps. Not like that. And you're going to want to make sure that you're jumping right away as soon as you go on each one of these. Again, these ones are actually pretty easy. You can get through them without dashing. You can just run right through. And they appear like they're more difficult than they are. I think this is the biggest section where people are having problems. And like that first one where you have to jump down, it's a little bit more, it's a lot more of an illusion than actual difficulty. I think one of the places where the difficulty lies is that the angle of the walls is not flat. There are steps at each smasher section, and if you get stuck on one, it tends to cause people to die. My biggest suggestion here is to wait until the top smasher is together, and as it's coming out, begin your jump so that your jump falls right down in your jump coincides with this opening and you have extra time. you'll see that you actually can, if you time it right, you can see the smashers opening up in front of you, and you'll have that extra time in case you do hit a lip to get off and continue your path. It's just a simple left, right, left, as the map on the back shows. So here's how you would get it. It's actually quite simple. Like I said, this is all really a lot more about trickery and illusion than it is about actual difficulty. Hopefully this has helped some of you who might have been having troubles with it. If you have any questions or want any more tips on this particular section or anything else, you can hit me up on Twitter at FarginNoob, FarginNoob, or you can comment in our forums on Steam, or you can send me an email, jason@scientificallyproven.com. Thanks, guys.